All right, happy Wednesday, March 18th, and welcome to our Empower Squad team hangout for today. So for those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Tamara. I messaged Christina kind of yesterday just with thoughts on what to talk about today. There's so much in life going on for everyone right now. And so I just wanted to share some of the things that I'm doing to kind of stay focused on taking care of myself, obviously, because that's, if I don't take care of me, then my kids aren't going to have a mom around, right? But also just to show people that we can, take care of ourselves even though we are kind of stuck in our homes, and sometimes that will play a huge role on mental health, right? So a couple of the things, one of the things that a few of us on my downline, so the coaches on my team did, was we created a free online group that is starting tomorrow, and it's 10 days, and I invited, I think I posted it in the Empower Squad group and invited a bunch of you to it. Well, let me turn off my music because that's going to get distracting. So with that being said, what I have done in the group is I have 10 days already pre-scheduled with a workout first thing in the morning, a recipe or recipes, because there was crock pot recipes and leftover recipes and breakfast ideas and just things like that. So the workout goes up at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The recipe goes up at 2 p.m. and then there's a check-in later in the day. And then everyone else will kind of be hopping in with quotes, or just a check-in, or how's everybody doing, or, how was your workout, and those sorts of things. So I just used the 10 free workouts. I think on the 6 weeks of the work, I actually put both of them up so they could do 4 weeks of the prep and then 6 weeks of the work. So I have the group all ready to go and all those posts in. And if you have anyone that you're talking to that could really benefit from that, you're more than welcome to join, add people. I just always usually make coaches moderators so that we can all just invite our own people or add our own people to the group, so we have a way of keeping track. So it's just one way to kind of create community online and show people what we do, give them access to the workout. So that's one of the things that I've done. So I called that one Health is Wealth with the Empower Squad. So this is the group here. As most, I have 30 posts that are already pre-scheduled in there. Those are the ones that I've done, but I know some of the team is also doing as well. And you guys, like I said, you're more than welcome to add people, join, those sorts of things. And if you search it up top, you'll see the free group up there. So just trying to create some online community with that. I've been doing live workouts on Facebook and live workouts on Instagram. I won't keep doing them because of the group. I'll direct people to the group because I think it's a better way to showcase what we do. And also I don't want to do an entire program on Facebook and just give it away. So, so that's one of the other things I've been doing, just to show people, today my dishwasher is getting put in, or hopefully getting put in. And there was, a dishwasher in the way. And so my space to work out was really, really limited. It is what it is. We all have that. So, so that's one of the things, is creating the free group. The other thing that I did that I've shared, and I can share with all of you guys, you as well, is I have a message that I'm sending to people that I've been talking to. So I just say something simple like, hey Zoe, I hope all is well with you during these very interesting times, sending love and light. If you are in need of any home workouts, I actually changed it and put, or know anyone who is, please let me know. We are providing a list of 11 free workouts, no strings attached. Take care and sending love. So that's one of the things that I'm sending out to people that I've been talking to. If someone in my follow-up list from my streak pops up that I'm following up 2 months, I haven't spoken to them since 2 months ago, then that's a message I would send to them, just to let them know that we have resources to help them stay fit, stay healthy, and stay active during that time. What I found really cool was, if you actually, the other one was this sample workout links. So you can actually have it so that with all of the sample workouts, you can share with your own coach ID. So when someone does the workout and they click on that link, it actually will pull up the workout, but at the top it will have your picture and it'll say contact coach, and it would say your name, like Sarah or Stephen or whoever, across the top with your email address. So even though they're not signing up for anything, they're actually still seeing your information there. So this is one of the tools that I shared with some of our team, and I can definitely post this in to the group, because all you do on the link is you like copy the link, delete my coach number, and put in your coach number, hit enter, and it will work, right? So, and you'll even be able to try it. You just can't do it if you won't see yourself if you're logged into Beachbody On Demand, so you would have to log out and then click on it, and it will show you with your referring rep ID on the top. So I just thought it was a great way to get it out. I actually then took all of these links and put them into bit.lys, so they're way smaller, so that people aren't just getting bombarded. And with the bit.lys, what I did was I sent out, I did a mass, oh, I don't know if I have it open. I did a massive, this is when I would say like use your email addresses that you already have, like a mass mail out. And I sent out an email, just a super, super simple one with this quick write-up, 11 free workouts, no strings attached. So this is the free support group on Facebook that they can, that one that I was showing you, the Health is Wealth group. I have all 11 workouts linked here. You know, I have a little document that I created. Again, I can share, I'm totally open to sharing. A little document that I created that has, you know, what the program descriptions are, and along with that, who, you know, who it's good for, if it's at a beginner workout and more advanced workout. So I have a little PDF that this explains. And then I've also put in the videos to just like help with they're actually the national wake up calls that Autumn and Alana did. And so when I shared it on here, I actually shared it from like 9 minutes in, so that when someone clicks on the link, they can it actually just takes them to right there, so they can watch it and learn a little bit about the nutrition programs if they are interested in something like that. So just came on. Okay. So just trying to think of what else I've done. So I did the email blast. I did the sample workouts. I really just think like the more we can talk about our community and what we have to offer, to get people active, right? Send people as many free things as you can think of, whether like, I have some people right now that are really struggling with mental health, so I will send them a personal development book, because I just think that anything that we can do to build community around what we do, because that is what we do, right? None of this is new for any one of us, because we've been working out at home, and we've been checking in online, and we've been, you know, doing our personal development, and we've been following nutrition plans and taking care of ourselves. So it's not new for us, but for many people that were going to the gym. You know, one of my best friends just messaged me yesterday. My husband hates working out at home. Absolutely hates it, is what she said. So what program do I get him to do? Because she has BOD. So he can, and then I can, you know, get him active. Like, yeah, people are stuck in this situation, and we don't know when it's going to end. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. So I found this, actually Maxine is the one who showed me. In the Boss Babes Mastermind group, they actually had a little picture, like a JPEG picture of workouts that it was like you could gear them for. So I'm just trying to see if I can find one that I forwarded to somebody. So I sent it to one of our coaches, so Naomi, and it was like, if they're 2 to 9 years old, like there's something wrong with my laptop for sure. And I was actually worried that I wouldn't even be able to get my Zoom to load today. It's constantly doing that. Your connection was interrupted. So there's this picture like here of, you know, things that your kids can do. So ages 2 to 8, which workouts would you recommend for them to try? Ages 9 to 15. I got mine to do double time yesterday, and the day before I got my son, who is 13, he did shift shot, the first one. So any sort of resource like this that you can provide to, especially the people that you're already working with, definitely be sharing as much as you can. So I'm sending this to people that I know already have bought. I'm obviously not going to send it to someone who doesn't, because they'll be like, what is that? But you can talk to people about the fact that you have access to all of these programs that are kid friendly as well, to keep the whole family active, right? So, so when I talked to Christina, I'll send it. I'll need this, please. So you have to let me know. I'll put everything in the group after. But when I talked to Christina yesterday, I said, like, I'll share what I'm doing, but it would be really awesome if anyone else wants to just hop on and share the things that you're doing as well. I don't have any slides planned because life has been insane, is a light way to put it. Very, very much insane. And so I honestly just didn't have time, and I was going to apologize, and I'm just not going to apologize because I don't really feel like it's anything to be sorry for. So, so if anyone wants to hop on and just share, Sarah said she'll share. Yes, for sure. The kids workout. Any other ideas?
Hey, sorry, I'm like in full screen mode and I'm like, how the hell do I find the button? Sorry. So yeah, so a few things that I'm doing just to really, because I have the same mindset of like, let's add value while people are freaking out. So I'll share my screen really quick. So sorry, I'm also cooking lunch. So I have a newsletter that I send out to all of my customers, all of my free customers I've ever gotten, and then my customers. And so I do it in MailChimp. And essentially, I just let them know, like, hey, I'm trying to be a resource for you. I let them know, hey, I know you're probably impacted by a lot of the stuff going on, but if you need help with your meal plan, like trying to navigate it, let me know. I actually got this from the Treehouse, where Angie had mentioned a coach that was doing this, that basically was like, screenshot me your refrigerator and we can try to figure out a meal plan that works. So I went ahead and kind of put something together like that to let them know, like, hey, if you need help with your meal plan, send me what you have and we can try to coordinate something, but also understand, like, it's okay if you're not perfect. I took the graphic for the different workouts and created a page on my website, which houses all of the links in it so that they're on my website. I don't know if this is, yeah. So this is the website page I created, which has the workouts and then the links here, and then some meal plans for them, and then just kind of how to get in contact with me. And then I put together some of my resources that I've been doling out over the last few months to my clients. And then the St. Patrick's Superfood one that I shared in the Fit Club yesterday. And then at the bottom, this is my regular newsletter information that I had already sent for the week as well. So I basically just sent a new newsletter with free resources, free meal plans, free workouts, all of that stuff for everyone there. And yeah, so I, like Christina, I actually pay for that mompreneur service. So they're the ones that help provide a lot of these meal plans. For those of you that don't pay for that service, in the Health and Fit Club, what you could do is you could go in the file section and you could literally, these are from that mompreneur website that we pay for. So you could literally click here and download the meal plan and be like, hey, do you need a meal plan? Here's a free one, and you can send this out. So all of these are in the Fit Club already in the file section, and you could go through and send these to people who might be looking for different things.
Thank you. Oops. Thanks, Sarah. That was awesome. I totally agree. I think it's all about like just providing as much value as we possibly can right now, right? And to be that positive light that so many people are struggling with finding, you know, sometimes I feel like a superhero and sometimes I'm like, holy shit, someone wake me from this nightmare, right? So, and I know many people are probably feeling that way. So does anyone else have anything that they wanted to share that they're doing, or just questions? Like, please feel free. Yes, I see you.
So mine isn't as beautiful and fancy as your guys's, and I don't do newsletters yet. I'm not at that point, but I started my first group on the Challenge Tracker app, and then so I guess I could share my screen. Let's see. Okay, so I only have 2 posts in there. I have like a welcome post and then, well, another welcome post where people can introduce themselves. And then I have, let me move. Oh gosh, it's under here. There we go. So I've just been kind of gathering stuff. And if you guys aren't in the Boss Babes Mastermind group on Facebook, you should join, because that's where I've gotten most of my stuff. So I found this free guide, and so I just kind of edited it to myself, and it has stuff for the meal plan and like how to contact me, and then this like little sample workout thing. And I haven't put anything in the group yet, but I'm just getting ideas. So meal plans, and I saved all the different workout calendars for 2 weeks in the group. So now I'm just going to go through and pick one. And then just different kind of positive images that I've kind of gathered so far. And I only have been putting this together. I made it yesterday. So, but yeah, I feel like we definitely need to do something, because so many people are at home, or their kids are at home too, or they aren't working anymore. So we definitely need to be adding value as coaches, for sure. Oh, and I'm signing everybody up with the 3-month membership. And then I am telling them that I'm going to be reminding them before the 2-week trial is up, to see if they'd like to cancel or what they'd like to do.
That's awesome. I really think that, especially with kids at home, it's called Boss Babes Mastermind is the name of the group, with kids at home. And then, you know, normally with kids at home, you would be like, go play outside, go, you know, play street hockey or basketball or whatever with the other kids. But everyone's trying to be so mindful of just keeping, you know, that distance, so that we can keep the curve down, right, and try and get ahead of this. So I really think that sharing the value of Beachbody On Demand and the access to the kids platform, I've used it so many times in my classroom with my students, and I've even used like the Morning Meltdown 100 workouts with them. You don't have to go necessarily to the kids section, the kids and family section. It's just about the fact that you're getting them active. I had my kids once, I think it was like last year, I can't remember what workout I was doing. And Jamie, my youngest, got really, really frustrated because she was like having a hard time with the moves. And I just looked at her and I was like, Jay, you need to be proud of yourself. You're 10 and you're doing an adult workout program right now. It wasn't one with weights or anything like that. Oh, now she's going to get mad at me. I'm 11. That was last year though. I am being corrected by my 11-year-old. Anyway, just that it's a great way for kids to be active. I see Sarah, you know, Sophia's always working out with her, doing it. She's got her own little weights and like doing the workouts. It's amazing for them to see that you can work out with your kids. You can get them involved in fitness in home, or if you have like a garage or wherever it is that you're working out, so that they're active without having, hey, go play outside with your neighbors. So
I want to add something, you guys. If you guys know me, well, maybe not everybody knows me, but if you do, you guys know I'm pretty wild in my own lifestyle. I don't have any kids. And I know we keep talking about kids here, and I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, how am I going to use these ideas? How am I
You
going
do
to
have a kid, Marlene. He's just older.
And he's in Japan, you guys. He went on vacation right before this lockdown, and I'm stressed out. So I'm with you guys. The world is crumbling, but I'm doing everything I could to stay positive. Um, but to Sarah's point, I do have a kid. I just don't have young ones. But to Tamara's ideas, I'm not as tech. If you guys have gotten to know me or have seen some of my things that I share, I'm not as tech. So I'm going to just kind of stab it from my perspective is I don't have little kids at home. So what I've been doing is with the limited access we have, because we're on quarantine, I've been going to families' homes. My cousins and my brothers, everybody has kids. So I've been coming in as a makeshift PE teacher, making them do a quick mini workout. We grade them, we make it fun. And something I've been incorporating in my one-on-ones is daily sunshine. I'm like, guys, power up your kids. Don't let them eat your fridge empty. Here's something that they could have. And my niece was practically begging yesterday for a banana strawberry smoothie. And my cousin was like, no, you can't have one. And I was like, girlfriend, let's do PE. And then you can have one of those smoothies. Now, another one of my customers is like, I have 6 kids combined with my husband. What do I do? I said, daily sunshine. That's it. Daily sunshine. Keep them healthy.
Yeah, if you can get it. We still can't get it in Canada, so I'm pretty sure UK can't get it either because I don't know why, and no Orange Recover. Go figure.
Yeah. So sorry. Well, yeah. Again, out of tech.
No, I totally love it. I love what
teacher.
So how
you're
are you?
A PE teacher.
These are just like family members. You're going to their houses then.
Yeah, so one of the messages we were talking about here in the Bay Area during the quarantine is they're saying, isolate yourself, but that doesn't mean you can't be around friends and family, like in small groups. Yeah. They're saying still kind of live as normal as possible. So my cousin yesterday, she has 3 kids at home with her. My brother has 2. Like I've just kind of been doing like onesies, twosies, threesies with them. And then also little Zoom things like this. Like I've made some of my family members download Zoom, and I'm going to act like a little PE teacher. It's not generating necessarily business, but 1, it's putting good vibes out there. 2, the people that are seeing their stories, I'm banking on referrals right now. I don't know that I have any new business, like as far as my world is concerned. And that's how I've been achieving better conversation and opportunity for invites.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so interesting. So like I'm a teacher, and we just found out yesterday that we are out indefinitely. It's spring break right now for us, so we were already kind of on vacation, and we get 2 weeks where we are. So it was this week and then next week, and then the kids would technically go back to school on March 30th. And so the email I got from my union honestly made me laugh out loud, because it was like, teachers will still report to work. And I'm like, how is that happening? Because the majority of teachers have kids at home. So if your kids are not going to school, how are you going to work? Or are we just teaching via Zoom? Like we're all going to be hopping on a Zoom call. My grade 4 students are going to hop on a Zoom call with me. And we're going to, like, I was like, I don't even understand how to read this. So I know how many people are feeling, and maybe I will do that. Maybe we'll do like Zoom workouts with my class as part of their PE mark. I don't know. I teach at a really inner city school, so I don't know how many parents are gonna hop on board with that, or even know how to hop on board with that. But it's definitely going to be a massive learning curve for sure. Yeah, Sarah, I heard that. I know Alberta, one of our provinces here in Canada, has done the same, but we don't finish school until the end of June, right? Like my technical last day of work is like June 26th is my last day of work. 25th would be the last day students are in. So I think in the US, you guys get out earlier than us.
We have year-round schooling where I live, so we go from July to June, and we're out because they're saying it's not going to be gone till July, August.
Right.
And so they're basically saying that schools will be done and whatever grade you had before spring break is your final grade.
Which really sucks for my daughter.
Oh, something else I heard, as you guys are creating newsletters and stuff, again, I'm not as tech savvy, I'm really primitive in my ways, but you might want to incorporate, I heard somebody actually messaged me, and I thought I read somewhere like the effect of people being at home, they're expecting like this curve where people are going to gain weight and be unhealthy. Again, I live in a crazy space, if you guys get to know me. So I also work in relation to the health industry in, I hate to say this out loud because it's so sensitive, but mental health and behavioral health. So the world is in a major freaking panic right now. Opioids are going up. People are getting pretty gnarly. So weight gain, everything that comes with that is, I don't want to say bank on it, but be mindful on how you're boxing it up, because I think there's opportunities to help people who actually want the help from us.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And I totally agree. Floss, home life is going to be awful. Like I just had a friend write, when you're someone who never wants to be home, what do you do? Right? Like, and my heart just sank. Like, I was like, I know how that feels, because that was me, 7 years ago, that was me. 8 years ago, filling my time with as much as I could. And just not wanting to be at home. So I also read, sorry, Charlotte, I just went live on my Facebook and live on my Instagram feed at the same time. So my laptop was Facebook and I had my tripod set up for Instagram. And no, I just think like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just giving people a chance to move, and it might not be the best workout of their life, but at least they have that. And today I talked about in the workout, like in one of the breaks, because I've been on the verge of tears all day and it's been a tough day for me mentally, that I just talked about how fitness has saved my life. Like fitness has been such a great, such a release for me, that I can actually take care of my mental health, right? Like without it, I don't know what I would do. And I know that I'm not a unicorn in that sense. Like so many people feel that. And I think it's ironic almost that the new program is 10 rounds, because how good does it feel to be punching something? Like it feels freaking amazing for me to be like, 1, 2, and then I changed the 2 to booyah. Like I was like punching something. So, I had 10 rounds. I did the whole workout live the last 3 days, but tomorrow's going to be my last one, because then I want people to get into the free group, right? I want them to see the other types of workouts. And again, I don't want to provide a whole workout for free on my Facebook feed, right? So what I was going to say is that I heard an interesting statistic about how the reason why, and I don't know for sure if this is truth, and I'm not preaching that it's gospel, but just to kind of go along with what Marlene was saying, I heard that a reason why a lot of those that died from it in China were because they were male smokers. And we don't have the same problem in North America, but we have obesity, which causes the same reaction. Like our bodies can't fight off infection the same way, same as it would be for smokers. So I just think it's such an important time for us to be showing people that, you need to be active and we need to take care of ourselves. And like Carl said on the wake up call, like also being sensitive to the fact that we're not breathing down people's necks of like sell. We're just like, this is what we do. This is our community. This is, why we love this so much. So I'm just reading.
I'm going to add on to your live comment. Again, my brain's going 100 miles a minute. So Beachbody used to provide live instructor training. And I don't know if anybody in this group has ever taken one of those.
Margot did it.
Yay! Yeah. So Margot, then you might be familiar with what I'm talking about. And if you are, chime in, okay? So in the live trainings, they used to have forums, and some of these certified instructors have hosted classes on Facebook. And I don't really have the layout, but just as a perfect opportunity kind of bank on it and make it creative in yours, because the gyms are closed. They're going to come to a virtual gym. And what these live instructors were doing is they would not sell a challenge pack, but they would create Facebook pages as the gym front. They would come and teach a format like Tamara's doing, like only 3 or 4 workouts a week, not the whole workout, just 2 or 3. The people in that group would do it, and then the live instructor would release the next 2 or 3 workouts on like the Sunday or Monday on the following week, and then the people would have to keep doing that. And the Facebook members would be charged a small fee, like $30 a week or $70 a month, or if they wanted to pay quarterly to these live instructors, they would charge them, you know, whatever their fee was, and actually host virtual gym type deals that way. And Margot, did you ever hear about that?
Hang on, I was on mute. I did the PIO training with Jacqueline Tufts. You've probably heard her. And she does have a group. I finished the training. I got my little certificate. But she does have, I'm just looking on her page, or her Get Jacked. Excuse me, have you heard of that? Get Jacked. JACQUED. And I was following her, and I know I'm pretty sure that's what she was doing, but I didn't really follow it. But she does have Jacqueline Tufts Fitness, and she might have been doing that. I don't know exactly.
So I'm thinking, I don't know, you guys can think about the concept. You know, Tamara just shared how she was on a screen and had her tripod going. You know, you can think about how you want to box this up and make it yours. But as we're talking about ideas and creative ways to get out there, get people moving, whether it's a paid service or not, I just thought I would share that because it popped in my head when we were talking about Tamara videotaping herself.
One of the things that I was going to look into this week too, though, was the compliance, like make sure it's okay, because we might not be allowed to do what I was doing, right? So just double check that. Maybe just do snippets of the workout, like maybe pick, if you're doing 10 rounds, do 1 round of it, right? And show like the 1, 2, and the 3 minutes. And then we can, make sure we're all doing the right things, and showing people the excitement of it. And then say, if you want to carry on with me, like, please ask for more information. And then you can always send them the link for like the free workouts, right? So they can try the samples, because they can do the sample 10 rounds themselves. So always good to double check. I think I was emotional and, just looking for ways to connect for sure. So, yeah. Anyone else have anything that they wanted to share or ask or go over?
I just have a thought.
Yep.
So what about, how we can do 14-day Beachbody on demand? And I'm sorry I had to pop in late. I was just dealing with some stuff with my daughter. So maybe you guys talked about this, but what about a time where we're like possibly saying, 14-day trials of Beachbody on demand? And I've sent out probably 25, sorry.
Oh, I think she left the meeting by accident. So she will be back, right? She will be back. Gotta love technology for that. There you are, Max.
Sorry guys, Marla was calling me.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
We just can't see you.
Just wondering about, taking advantage of the 14-day trial and getting people to try more than the samples. The samples are great, but I just feel like they just don't do any of the I've really tried to preface all like my emails saying these are just samples. Like, I don't want people to think, oh, that's what a workout's going to look like, because it's not. As we all know, that it's just a snippet of all the, sorry, Marla's not getting the idea when I keep declining or that I'm busy. So anyway, just wondered about like how, if that's something we should be maybe sending off to people that we maybe sent our samples out to.
Yeah, Maxine, that's actually what I'm doing. I didn't want to do a free group just doing the samples, because that's something that we can do anytime. But I feel like right now we need to provide even more value. So if we can have them have access to the whole on demand, and access into the Challenge Tracker app, access to everything, I think that's a better way to do it. Plus, then we have them, then we're their coach, and it's better.
Well, because I know that Beachbody, or not Beachbody, Les Mills On Demand. So I don't know where you are, but I'm in Canada, and Good Life Fitness has opened up Les Mills On Demand to all their members for free. So everybody that was a Good Life member now has access to Les Mills On Demand. So I feel like, and that, that's going to be great for all the members, obviously in the States and everywhere else, that's not the same situation. But looking at Les Mills On Demand, that's $24.99 a month, is what the cost of it after the free trial. So I feel like this is such an important time to try and get our whole Netflix out. If people are already getting, I can try Les Mills On Demand for 2 months for free, or 14 days for free, feel like we need to be making that same kind of offer to people.
Mm-hmm.
Planet Fitness just did it today as well.
Sorry, Sarah, I don't know, you guys, I can barely hear you guys. I don't know what I did. But what was that, Sarah?
Planet Fitness, they just launched theirs today as well, which is a virtual gym thing. I think theirs is just like their trainers doing moves in front of you on the screen, but I saw something this morning about it.
I'm glad you brought that up, Max, because I literally, before jumping on this call, had a conversation with somebody up in that area and said that they were getting the Les Mills, but I hadn't had a chance to research it, so I was too scared to bring it up here.
It's only 15, there's 15 programs, there's 13 programs. There's not really a coach. It's not, it doesn't even compare, and it's more money.
It used to be part of Beachbody, right? Like in the beginning.
A few Combat, Combat and Pump, I think only.
Yeah.
And that's where Joel came from, right?
Yeah.
And Jericho.
And Jericho.
Yeah.
So it's actually really funny. Our local Good Life in Burnaby has Jericho's face plastered across the whole group studio.
Yeah. I was like, hey, I know her.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, to talk more about that too. So a conversation I had yesterday with somebody, again, it's all combo. You see, I'm not at Success Club yet because I'm trying to drop as many seeds as I could out there. But somebody had the same combo with me, and they were like, well, but I just want to do the 2 weeks for free. And I said, but the smallest program is 21 days. Do you really want to put in 2 weeks of hard work to be cut off and not have the full program? And she was like, oh, I didn't think about that. And I said, yeah, it's like Groundhog Day. You're going to do the same 2 weeks. Like, girl,
even the quarterly membership is worth it, right? It's like, and everyone's gym fees are all on hold right now too. So they're all saving money. They're not paying for their gyms. So this is the perfect time to capitalize on them. And just, I feel like they need, I feel like that's what I'm going to do is, now I've sent out the samples, say, here's some ways to get more than just these samples. And it's still, it's going to cost less than probably a month of your gym membership.
The other thing to think about too with other programs online is there's no, we've talked about this a lot on our Sunday hangouts, like Max and Margot and myself. There's no scaffolding for building strength. It's the same workout repeated. So when you're doing body pump, it's the same workout every time. Like, you're not going to get stronger unless I should up my weights today. But most people aren't going to do that. Our programs are structured in a way for you to grow, every single one. And now you look at, like, with the 21-day fix real time and 21-day fix real time, like the extreme real time, they have built them in a way that they leveled them so that you can grow and you can get stronger. And that doesn't exist anywhere. So when you're talking to people about, their online platform that they're already using, you need to talk to them about the fact that our programs are going to get them to that next level, as opposed to just having a home workout. Yeah, I teach Zumba. I love Zumba. Zumba is kind of, I think, what saved my life. And I'm going to run Zumba classes. And last night we had a meeting on how we're going to charge people. Eventually, we're going to do the first couple of weeks free as we work out some kinks on that. But There's no like leveling in Zumba. Yeah, I'm going to go get a workout, but I'm not going to get stronger every single class. I'm just going to get a workout in. Just like you are with your Les Mills On Demand. You're just going to get a workout in. You're just going to get a workout in with your Planet Fitness. You're not going to grow. And that's what our programs have that other programs don't have. And I think that that's such a key point when you're talking to people. Like, you are going to get stronger every single week. So
I think too that the biggest key thing that we have over anybody is we can help people with their food.
yeah.
And the food now has to be eaten in the home. We're not going to be able to go to restaurants anymore. We're going to have to make our own food with our own hands in our own home. And if we can actually help people to learn how to eat, what to eat, when to eat, how to build their immune system. And in my opinion, that Shakeology, when I look at the back of the bag and all those beautiful little things that are in that bag, if you look up every one of those little pictures of what's in that bag, the immune building properties in it are huge. But we can't necessarily blast that out because that sounds way too salesy, but somehow that's probably from Les Mills and from all the other fitness things that are going to be working out at the home. There's nobody that's talking about food like we have that. And we have that huge. We have a huge advantage over everybody, I think.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Most people that were coming to me when I lost weight were like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Because they think they can outwork what they eat. Right. And it just doesn't work. Right. It all comes down to how we fuel our bodies. Absolutely, Steve. 100%. So, yeah, so I hope that I will put all of the resources under the recording. I'll have it up as soon as possible. I don't know if anyone else had anything they wanted to share, ask.
Thank you.
Let's see.
That was me saying thanks.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I'll share all the visuals, everything like that. Anything that's Canva that I've done, you're more than welcome to have a copy, make a copy of it, and you can use that to send out to people. I think I've left it pretty generic. The Canva one I have is just like the Empower Squad logo of like the program description. So, so I can definitely do that and send that your way. Yeah, and let's just rally and be us. Cause Max.
I was just gonna say, I'm sure everyone knows, but that Boss Babe
yeah, we were chatting.
Did we talk about, like, that has got some really good graphics on it that it's been really great to just pull quickly and ideas. Mm-hmm. So definitely recommend, if people aren't in that group, some really great information coming out of that for me.
Yeah, me as well. Should we do a quick picture?
Oh, I didn't do my hair.
Oh, I was gonna say something, but
I'll take off my lumberjack jacket so I look like I'm a fitness person.
We should play a song and have a dance. Do a video. Cheer people up.
You want me to shimmy?
Yeah, whack a tune on. Light on up in here. I'm failing, sorry.
Oh, that's fun. I got mine. Are we good?
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for everyone pitching in. That was amazing. So,
can you share the picture?
Yeah, will you tag us?
Yeah, for those of you I know your things, I will definitely tag you.
Yeah, if you send it to me, I'll tag my team.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thank you.
Ciao, everybody.
Love you, bye.
Love you.